Kyle Leahy. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go now. Willie Adames stands in. And we're underway here in the home opener.
Ball up. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Luis Arraez stands in. Up the middle. Witt over to first. One pitch and one out. Casey Schmidt, the next twin up to hit.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
That's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a pop-up. Takes it in for the out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swings through that one for strike one.
That was some, here it is, hit it. Good ride on that fastball on the inner third of the plate. Just got it by him over the top of his bat. Just had some good finish to it. Typically in a good spot for left-handed hitters, down and in.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ball
really
two.
Good take, especially with two strikes.
Check
Ball
swing
three.
didn't go. And that's ball three. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any swing.
And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and on the hill for the Twins, Landon Root. Chris, how about a scouting report? Stepping in, Michael Massey.
Second baseman, number 19, Michael Massey.
Off the plate.
Check swing called strike. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
No, that's outside.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lee takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino.
Ball one.
Just missed. And that one off the outside edge. And that's ball 4.
That's the ball. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So 2 down. Here's Ramon Laureano. That
Ball
one
off
misses.
the
That's
plate.
5 straight.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Ball,
6
no.
straight outside the strike zone. That's
No,
off the
that's
mark,
the ball.
and that's ball 3. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Ramos should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In the air, right field. And there's 1 down. One out man at first. Harrison Bader, the next Twin up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Laureano sprinting after it. And that one hops the wall. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. Isbell fires it in. Lead runner stops at 2nd. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Willie Adames, the next to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
That
That's
one
a strike.
finds the zone. That's strike 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Bader around 3rd. In comes the run from 2nd. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Luis Arias digs in now. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In the air to left center. Isbell on his way over. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
In the air out to center. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Runner from 2nd scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. And at first, Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Out towards left center. Isbell, long run. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen. That one fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
That's a check. Did he
No
go?
way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
0-1.
No, inside.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So digging in, Jack Caglione.
Ball. Ball.
Good spot
Inside.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Oh, great stop. Flips it. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Jonathan India at the plate. This one in the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-1. And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Isbell settles underneath it. 1 away. Here's Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Ramos goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Strike 2. Man at first, 1 away.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
This one popped up. Massey has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. So here's Bader now. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Kyle Isbell. One up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. Inside. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Massey, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a good eye there. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Vinny Pasquantino next up for the Cardinals. Walked his first time.
Ball.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
No, that's foul.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third.
Ball two.
Base hit! And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out. Laureano comes up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball. Ball, no.
All loaded up here in the third and final game of the series. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. And he's safe as the run scores from third. Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, no appeal. And that is ball one.
Hey.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. In there. Got him looking for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Busch Stadium, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Willie Adames. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Arise in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Right side, Massey tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And the batter now, Casey Schmidt.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit as a run scores.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Popped up. And there's 2 down. Here's Matt Chapman. Schmidt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis. Here's the Cardinal DH, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Lee on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Jack Caglione next up for the Cardinals. He hit into a double play his first time up. Off the mark there. Ball 1. The Twins leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball down low.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Out to short. Fires to first on the run.
Got him.
And
That's
beats
an out.
him. What a play. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Jung-Hoo Lee. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about. That's back-to-back singles for them.
George Soriano gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jeffers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
No, inside.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Now it's going to be Elliot Ramos. That one the other way. No one can get there. It falls in.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like.
Into center. Isbell makes his way towards it. He's got it. Here's the throw. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up on.
To third might be 2. India toss to second, and that's 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Michael Massey. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one.
You know, these Cardinals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Check swing went around, and it's 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down. Bobby Witt Jr. next up for the Cardinals. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Schmidt. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pasquantino stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
No, down.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Luis Arraez. Arraez in his 7th season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ground ball right side, Massey. Over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next for Minnesota, Casey Schmidt. Up the middle, Witt. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Rafael Devers, the next twin up to hit. In the air, right field. Caglione on the move. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the Cardinals. Carter Jensen coming out of the bullpen for the Twins. Cody Funderburk
bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here comes the 0-1 right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air to left center. Bader racing after it. And there's 1 down. Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 2.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader under this one. Takes it in for the out. And up next for St. Louis, Jack Caglione. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the third baseman, Jonathan India. Swing and a ground ball. Adames gets him easily, ends the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed. That one drilled left field. That's back. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. So up next, Jung-Hoon Lee. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot.
Oh, he can't hang on. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Up next for Minnesota,
Elliott Rump. The new pitcher in the game, Riley O'Brien.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the order. Willie Adames will hit next. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Witt. Fires over to first.
Got him. That's an out.
They limit the damage. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Kyle Isbell.